the show. I'm Tim Minchin. As a comedian who plays music, you'd think I'd be the perfect host on Buzzcocks, but I've since realised all you need to do is wear mascara and read an auto cue. Sadly, I never learnt to read. Anyway, on Phil's team tonight. This show has often been accused of booking guests merely as targets for jokes. I thought I'd try to make it a target-free show until I heard this guy was on. Frontman for Roll Deep, our target for the week, DJ Target. He's not here to talk about the past or hark back to former glories. He's far too busy promoting his new album of 80s covers. It's Jason Donovan! And on Noel's team, she's a kooky singer-songwriter famed for her kooky style and kooky charm. Here to provide kookiness, lead kook from the Kooks, it's Paloma Faith. There's a little-known law of physics that if you book one obscure poetical comedian called Tim, you have to book a second to ensure you don't open up a wormhole and suck your panel show into another dimension. Please welcome the safety Tim, poet and genius Tim Key. So we begin with Guess Who. Phil, Target and Jason, look at this. I'd be your sexual queen. A man who paid a high price when his three passions, cannabis, driving and amateur photography collided. He's Britain's highest charting stunt driver, George Michael. Yeah, Timberlake, you can be a heartthrob, pop star, dancer and actor, but until you start in an Iceland commercial, you'll only ever be a poor man's Jason Donovan. It's Justin Timberlake. That was Justin Timberlake with Sexy Back and George Michael with Freak. But whose music proved successful in encouraging sharks to mate?
Aren't sharks enough bother already without them being horny as well? I mean, as it is, they'll just bite your leg off, and the last thing you want is them thinking they'll have a little fiddle on the way as well, yeah? More people get killed by bees every year than sharks.
Yeah, but sharks have the statistical advantage of not being where we are nearly all the time.
We eat shark in Australia, as you'd know, Tim. Yeah. Our fish and chips is primarily made of, rather than cod, that it's called flake.
Is that right? Is flake shark?
Flake is shark, yeah.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like shark. That's amazing. It's quite tough.
Chicken.
Yeah. Chicken.
No, people...
Everything tastes like chicken.
To shark.
Except for after eights.
which tastes like mint chicken.
I hope the Colonel's not watching, because he'll think, oh, there's a trick I've missed.
Can I ask Phil, did you used to look like George Michael in that video? He doesn't look dissimilar to you.
I think you'll find that I look like him right now.
What, in jail?
Yeah. Worried and a bit puzzled.
Do this for me? Yeah, that's him, that's the fella.
All I can imagine now is him in the shower room and a shark coming up to him and going, I think you've dropped your soap.
You better hope it's a dolphin, so you can stick the soap in the blowhole and make a getaway.
Soapy blowholes. Anyway.
I know it's your first time hosting, but I think one of the things you must do is steer it away from shark rape. As and when it comes up.
All right, let me write that down. No shark rape. So yeah, Timberlake, Sexy Back.
Has he got a sexy back?
He's got a hairy back.
We might call our album that, actually.
What, a hairy back?
Hairy Back, yeah.
Hairy Back. Why did you call yourself Target? It's a terrible idea coming to the show.
It is a terrible idea.
Was DJ Victim taken?
Somebody told me, I said, Victim's taken, you're going to think of another name.
Does anyone know your songs? Are they any good?
They are good.
Why are you so crap, Target?
Great.
Sorry.
No, I think... can I get one of those?
Nope. It's weird, because it doesn't necessarily work. No. Oh, dear me. Absolute nightmare. You're in a terrible position, Tom. Come on, I want to hear an answer.
So we go with
Got to definitely go with George.
George Michael.
George Michael.
George Michael.
Makes sharks hornier
Makes
than
sharks
Justin
horny.
Timberlake.
Yes.
You are wrong. Research by Sea Life in Germany shows that sharks are more likely to mate when they hear the music of Justin Timberlake. Although this was sold as research to encourage shark reproduction, I think we all know this is just another example of Germany's obsession with exotic pornography. I've not seen the video Two Sharks, One Hook. But we all love MILF.com. You know, manatees I'd like to fin. Noel, Paloma and Tim, take a look at this. Things are really hotting up for this band. They're down to the last two, though Morris will probably struggle with the live shows. It's the Bee Gees. A band who have the temerity to be popular. How dare you aspire to greater things when there's a spiteful pop quiz that wants to relentlessly take the piss out of you? It's Coldplay. That was Coldplay with Viva La Vida and the Bee Gees with Staying Alive. But whose music is used by doctors to help them revive patients? The Bee Gees or Coldplay?
They should probably try other methods first.
I'm slightly concerned about the fact that the Bee Gees, you know, are saying staying alive. Is that supposed to be...
Ironic. Yeah. I think doctors find that if they really annoy their patients with their sarcasm, they tend to wake up.
But what if it doesn't work and then they know that they've played Staying Alive, and it was all in vain?
I don't know that, but I do know that I've got a present for you under my hat.
Oh.
And it's some plastic spiders.
Yeah!
We don't have enough mascots in this show, so I thought we could all have one.
Thanks, Noel.
I would like to give you a present.
Noel and Paloma are just so cute. I don't know if you guys
hang on a minute.
saw... But just as a couple, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
This is just to prompt your memories. Hit it.
I've got a present for Noel.
You've got a present for Noel. Is it sort of sharky present?
It's a fry-up on a ring. So, with this ring, I thee wed.
Holy shit! It's like Jason and Kylie all over again!
Yeah. Since the last show, I've basically... Noel doesn't know this, but I've been sat in a tree in his garden.
I was wondering who that was.
And I've been filming everything he does.
I just want to ask, the hat, is that, how is it secured? Is it like a pin underneath, or has someone hit the peg in with a hammer?
It's one of Tim's arrows.
I think this is a good time to bring up my clue.
Do you want me to be mean about Coldplay like I always am?
Oh, look, I don't know about...
Chris Martin's a Scientologist.
Is he?
No.
It's funny, actually, that would turn me, but I still wouldn't hate that music.
You got a joke, Tim?
Yeah, I think I might have. So, I don't know whether Coldplay could, like, revive someone from, if they were almost going to die, but certainly in some situations, they might help if you have a Coldplay. That's just, it's Coldplay wordplay. It's bad. What am I doing? I genuinely thought I had a joke.
If I was dying, though, and I woke up and Coldplay was playing, I would kill myself.
You're angry about
Coldplay?
Yeah.
All right, Columbo.
Who sold more records, you or Coldplay?
Definitely Coldplay.
Or Kylie Minogue.
Definitely Kylie Minogue.
Do you miss her, Jason?
Deeply. Yeah.
You still friends?
Yeah.
Can
Really
we do
close.
a duet?
Do you want to give her a call?
Yeah. Do you really have Kylie's number? And tell me
No, he
honestly...
doesn't. He's pretending. He's holding on to the past. Let it go. You've got Kerry Katona.
I have, actually.
What's happening?
What are these dummies made for?
Practising CPR.
Practising CPR.
Oh.
I think Bee Gees is too ironic, and I think CP stands for Coldplay.
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 They have answered Coldplay, and your answer is wrong. The Bee Gees song Staying Alive has a similar number of beats per minute to the recommended pace of CPR, so has been used to train student doctors. OK, look, right, if you're a doctor who happened to be a little bit on the love of disco side, you might choose to go, you can tell by the way I use my voice, all the words now, you're trying to... Music loud, you've got to be careful, though, because you can get quite confused by that. Staying alive, staying alive.
Tim, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
You've definitely won the nation's hearts.
And at the end of that round, the scores are Phil's team on 0 and Noel's team on 0. Next up, it's the intros round. Phil and Target. These are yours for Jason Donovan. And there's a bit of a departure from normal procedure. This is called a idiot Australian cabaret musician card, which you can choose to play, Jason, at any time if you get stuck.
You love it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
It's good.
Modern?
No, it's actually a 30s classic.
The Saturdays? No. I'm going to play the card. Coldplay?
Correct! Here is how it should have sounded.
Can I blow my nose? Because I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. Everyone will think I'm back on the bizzo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dink, 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 dink. Come on, play this, Tim. Play this.
Oh, I don't know this song. I don't. This is the thing. Jason knows this. You know, you're less likely to hear it in Australia.
I was never big in Australia.
No, we export this shit. Well, what was the song, Jason? We haven't heard it.
It's Too Many Broken Hearts.
By?
Thank you very much. By myself.
You are correct.